Tokyo Ghoul has always been on the back of my mind, and the thing that I've kind of come to realize is how incredible the manga is. The manga for Tokyo Ghoul has been extraordinary. I know that the anime unfortunately doesn't do it nearly enough justice, so I probably won't be watching it anytime soon. But what I can tell you is that the manga has been a delight. I'm on chapter 60, almost done with the first arc of Tokyo Ghoul. It's becoming harder and harder to pick favorite manga because I have so many at this point, but Tokyo Ghoul is up there, probably in the top 5. I think the world is so interesting. The lore is fantastic. The writing is very good. I love Tokyo Ghoul's manga, and it's sad to know that the anime is not very good. That being said, I've heard Unravel 20, 30, 40, 50 times. I wanted to do a little bit of a dissection of some of it, and I want to even go further and think about why it's written the way it's written. So let's take a listen and break some of this down from an emotional perspective and also a deeper perspective of like some of the hidden meaning. So right off the bat, so we get that whispered quality, that broken quality, and I think this is to showcase, our main character. Oh God, I can't remember his name, ADHD. But when he gets morphed into with Riza, there is a quality in this of sadness. We start up, we repeat the phrase twice. And it's so it goes up into the upper register there, falsetto for men, and then it's really breathy. And it really, I think that sound is collapsing. That sound is caving in on itself. That sound is really like losing oneself. And I think that's kind of amazing because, it's appropriate because here we have an ordinary boy who, just wants to go on a date with a girl only to find out that she wants to eat him. And now he is literally has part of her body in him to keep him alive. Like what? It's an incredible situation, but a tragic one for him to learn what it means to, exist as a ghoul. Fascinating. See, and the words say, "Who is that inside me?" And then we have the shift where we pick up with the piano and the the instrumental backing. This is this awakening where it's like, okay, well, what do I do with this power? What do I do with this? What do I do? And we're actually building, we're propulsing to a new idea. You can hear it. You can hear it in the rhythmic propulsion in this. So that interlude is this moment of awakening. This is that moment of being in the ghoul world, right? That interlude is when life pivots sharply, and now you're stuck in all these, I keep thinking of wards 11 through 20 and how everything is different within them, and there's organizations of ghouls, and there's a whole sub world of ghouls that exist. And this is all something that our main character is not privy to as a human. But now as a ghoul, it's about reorienting himself to this new reality. I'm just so damaged, I hold my breath and freeze. It's really about his, essentially like coming into himself and growing into the ownership of his life. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, okay, well, this is the life I've been handed. What do I do with it? That's the sound, but it's not like a happy, like, okay, life is great. I guess I got to become a ghoul. It's holy fuck. Like my life is completely messed up now. Everything is over. How do I pick up the pieces of my life and start over? Literally. Yeah, goosebumps still, honestly. And the thing is, he loses everything. He loses everything. Becoming this thing requires him to strip away all of the layers of his existence in order to be it, and it's a really impressive, powerful, unique and fun sound, but also just like it does such a great job in a minute and change to allow us to step into this new reality and become what we are. It's crazy, you know. This song is, at this point, I feel like it's a bit of a meme more than it actually is. Like, I mean, it's such a great song, and it's interesting how the meme aspect of it has overtaken, but also it's just insanely popular. And I don't know if it's always been that way, but it's also interesting how the anime ended up taking a turn for the worse, despite the fact that this opening is clearly beloved. You know, 94 million views here. I'm looking at some covers, 48 million from, you know, 102 million from 10 years ago. It's crazy. Like, this is a type of song that sustains through time, and yet it's the anime is not very good. I find that really interesting. I'll circle back when I finish the manga. I'm sure it will be things I want to talk about. Terrific stuff. Thanks a ton. I'll see you later. Feel free to join the Patreon if you want to check out full episodes of anime. And yeah, I'll talk to you later. Bye.